Hello everyone, Green Gemini here. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included, and welcome to a brand new series. It's been a while since I played the game. It's been a while since I've done a series on the game. I've been going back and forth, trying to do things, trying to juggle YouTube and work and life and everything else. And a lot of things have gone on, just all for the good. But now it's time to sit down. It's time to get back to doing what I love and what I have a lot of fun with. And that's playing games, getting it on YouTube. And Oxygen Not Included has, since I've been playing it, there have been 3 packs that have come out. I was going to try and do the Frosty pack, wasn't able to. The Bionic pack came out, haven't even been able to play that. Now we have the Prehistoric Planet pack. I took a peek at a couple things with this, and I really like it. There's a lot of really good things with this, and I think that we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. We'll go back and we'll do the Bionic Booster Pack and the Planet Pack for the Frosty Planet Pack and stuff like that, but for now, I want to focus on the Prehistoric Pack. We're just going to start a new game. The only thing that I have done with this game is I have just taken a peek as to what it looks like. And oh my gosh, I am wowed by it. Absolutely wowed by it. I found a seed that I think that I like. And I don't know what the seed generation is like anymore. But I'll put this seed in the description down below if you want to play along. I think this is kind of what I'm wanting to do with this channel now, is more of a play along type thing. So here's the seed. Here's what we have available. We have metal rich geodes, small boulders on the swamp asteroid that's near us. We've got medium boulders and metal rich. Hang on, that is not what that seed is. Here we go. That is what the seed is. Okay, I had to hit the refresh button. So we're geoactive. We're starting with the basic planet because we're going to spend some time looking at some of the new things and kind of digging into that. And then we will go ahead and do our spaced out piece of things. But I really want to kind of focus on the new stuff that we've got, because we've done all the other things. Well, we haven't done a lot of the other things, but we've done some of the other things about, going to some of the extra asteroids and stuff like that. Again, it also depends on what my computer can handle. But I'm really going to like this one. So mixed boulders, geoactive, lots of geysers and vents available, metal rich, metal poor on the stinky asteroid, but medium boulders, lush core on the tundra asteroid, and on the superconductive asteroid, metal poor. Well, let's just go ahead and get into this. Let's start the game. Now, in here, the beginning of this, I always start off with my core dupes, right? So my core dupes are always going to be a digger, a researcher, and a builder. Those are my 3 core dupes that I always go with, because they always tend to give me the best results in the very beginning of a game. We can go ahead and get this loaded up. Success, space adventure awaits. There we go. And, ooh, he's new. Higby. Okay. Looks like change the type of dupe on the roll, so we can do any standard or bionic. So we can do standard or bionic. We're going to leave it to standard. Hang on. All right, let me look at these first real quick before I do any more mixing up. Okay, Gene. I need a builder. I need a digger. And then I need a researcher. I've dabbled a little bit with the bionics, and to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how all of that works. We may get into that, we may not. Frostproof, plant murderer, decreased agriculture. I'm not sure if we're going to need that. Farming and construction and research. Decreased germ resistance. I'm okay with that. Increased Abe is good. Abe is really good. Research and cooking, +6 cuisine, +3 on research. Quick learner, decreased strength. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. I like Freya. I really do. Frostproof, cannot do doctoring Aaron. That's okay. And then my digger, immune to chilly surroundings and decreased agriculture. I mean, he's going to be a digger, so... And we already have someone with some farming. Why not? Darkest Utopia. Totally going to do that. All right. Let's embark on what we got here. And then first thing that I always do whenever we get going into a new game is we always want to go through, pause the game at first, after our little pop-up comes up here. So collision monitoring system, imminent threat, yada, yada, yada. Begin. All right. So pause the game. First thing we do is we're going to zoom out. Now, I do have the bigger zoom out mod on here, but that's just only because I have to have it. This is one mod I cannot live without. I'm sorry, I can't. Everything else in here, though, is going to be very, very vanilla. And we are on survival mode. Now, first thing I'm noticing, we have nickel ore, so that's brand new. Shale, okay, everything is going to be brand new here. Shale, fertilizer, peat. Ooh, interesting. Consumable ore. Algae. Okay, good. So we have a way of making oxygen right away. Okay, okay. Hold on. There's so many new things. There's so many new things. Oh, all right. So this is, what is this? Avogrow node? Atmosphere, oxygen, body temperature, ambient radiation, domestic growth. Several vines without increase in water requirements. What is it? Let's see. Resilient plant, nutrient systems. A healthy node produces many times the amount of energy that it requires. This is used for full growth exploratory vines that expand onto surrounding territory. Vines are entirely reliant on the node for nutrients. Each vine features hooked thorns that protect unripe fruit and act as crampons, enabling the vine, again, reading and pronunciation, I've never been good at. They also make vine removal a tedious task. What is the purpose of it? The purpose of it is to give me figs. Okay. Noted. This stalk produces sweet corn. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Fertilization of peat. Okay. I have a feeling peat transforms into coal at a temperature of 440 degrees. How do we get peat? Oh, this is... Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, boy. This is... Ah, okay. So, the figs get fed to the lums, which then give me peat. Bristleberries to lum to peat. Okay, so these guys will eat the food and give me peat. Okay. So we're seeing where that's going to go. We're going to need to get that type of ranching done. We've got... I'm assuming this is just food. Yeah, 800 kcals. Okay, so that's like, you know, the hexcellent fruit type thing. Akima bud. What does this do? Gives me an airborne organism that helps nearby plants grow more quickly. When its leaves dry up, it will harden into millimit. Oh my gosh. And a millimit is a seed? Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow, this is okay. This is a lot. There's so much. Ring rosebush. What is this? Ambient ring rosebush. It's a decorative plant. Adds a touch of whimsy wherever they are planted. Okay. All right, let's take a look and see what else we've got around here. The other thing that I'm seeing is this little contraption over here, which is a research portal. So the research portal, functional research, decipher with one transmitter remaining, designed to support colony survival. Okay, that doesn't tell me much. All right, let's go ahead and start at least with getting a couple things done with the dupes. I want to look at... That's going to be interesting to get through. We need to get down to the water source here. Question is, how quickly are we going to be able to do that? Okay, it's not taking too long to get that taken care of. Interesting, interesting. Is there an auto harvest? There is an auto harvest option on here. Okay. I'd be curious to see how much these vines grow. All right, so if we go directly out this way and then come down, actually, hold on. So here's what I usually do when we're playing. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, hang on. I do have a ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. So we go here. And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Because I want to leave a space here, and then I want to go 4 out this way, 4 out that way. It's typically what I do to make a column here down the center, and then I kind of build out from there. If I do that, and then I have this at 96 tiles, which is going to be around there, it's actually pretty good. That will also get me down into here. Okay, we're going to have to dig that plant up, but that's no big deal. If I take this... Ooh. You know what? No, we're going to go down this way first. Oh, there's those things. Let's have them come down here. I want to take... Since we're coming down this way... I'm going to go 4. I have doors available to me. Okay, so shale is my type of rock that I need. Nickel ore is my metal. I really want to know what this thing is. But we've got to get a couple of other things done first before we do anything else. So we'll open that. Make sure no one comes in and out of that. Because that just kind of annoys me when the dupes do that. Let's make sure we have a bath first, or a bathroom, so a wash basin. First thing I always get set up, at least in the first cycle, is going to be the bathrooms. Let's cancel that. Let's focus on this. If they're not able to wash their hands in the very first cycle, it's no big deal. Give me the outhouse. Okay. I know you don't have any oxygen, you can't breathe, it's fine. You'll be okay. So then I think the next thing that I want to do is I want to take a quick look to see where my barracks are going to go. And I think my barracks are actually going to go above this. So we should be able to... Oh, I need to get into my schedule here. Ooh, this is different. Okay. So work here, downtime here. Okay. Keep that the way it is. Okay, so we've got our bathroom. Let's go up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go ahead and get this dug out. Well, we're not going to get it dug out right now. All edibles are going to go in there. So let's take a look at these little guys while we're waiting on our dupes to go to the bathroom and eat and sleep and all that kind of stuff. So with these guys, ideal temperatures 50 to 113. Let's see, crowded when a room has less than 8 cells of space for each critter. Confined when a room is smaller than 8 cells. Lifespan is only 5 cycles. Help nearby plants grow more quickly. Okay. So it looks like we have some stuff ready here. I want to be very careful with coming over here. I'm not entirely sure how... we're going to get down there. But we'll figure it out. Let's get that done. We'll get a door added here. We'll go 3. I'm going to add a door there. See if we can't harvest this from here, which we can. That's fantastic. Okay. Barracks are done for now. Probably should have gotten someone with husbandry, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get this to come down to here. Come over this way. Get my pitcher pump put into here. This is a lot of food. Sweet corn takes only 12 cycles to be fully grown. I want to be very careful with the native plants that we have in here because it seems like that they actually grow at a decent rate. This takes 12 cycles. That takes 12 cycles. That takes 20 cycles. Okay, so that's the long one. Okay. We've got water. We've got bathrooms. We've got barracks. We've got our 2 rooms available, so that will help with morale. This is going to go very, very quickly. All right. From here, we're going to dig out some other areas. Let's not dig that out and just go straight over that way. The starting area is actually a lot. Oh. Oh, it's warm. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let's dig out those 2 spots. See if we can unlock this portal thing. Okay. Oh, Eureka! We've deciphered the research portal's final transmission. New buildings have become available. So a blast shot maker and a meteor blaster. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay. It makes sense. Prehistoric. Meteor. Giant rock coming to the planet. Okay. Okay. So I know. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So incoming asteroid. Health is at 1,000. Time until impact is 198 cycles. So at cycle 200, this thing will hit. So collision damage can be avoided by destroying with an intracosmic blast shot. So here's our meteor blaster. Got all the different types of meteors that you can get rid of. Iridium meteor? We have iridium in here now? Interesting. Intracosmic blast shot. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's coming from the temporal tear. So I would want to, what, select that, and then it's going to take care of it. Okay. Oh, we have a mission. Oh, this is fun. This is, okay, this is a challenge. Okay. So the meteor blaster fires explosive projectiles at incoming space objects to defend the colony from impacted related damage. Projectiles must be crafted at a blast shot maker. Okay, so the blast shot maker produces blast shots from refined metals combined with petroleum. Okay, so refined metals, petroleum, got it. Hopefully we've got all of that on this planet. We should. 960 watts, liquid intake pipe. Okay, so it's going to need water probably to cool it. So intracosmic blast shot is, okay, 50 kilograms of aluminum, fertilizer, petroleum. Got it. We're probably going to need to research that, I'm assuming. I don't have any research yet. Okay, let's get research started. In order to start on that, I think I want to come over here into this area because this area has the least amount of plants that we need to get rid of. We're not going to waste our time digging some of this stuff out. Okay. And of course, they're eating. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take this down. Those can be dug out because those we know aren't going to do anything else for us. Okay. All right, so next thing I want to do too is, hang on, that's not what I wanted. We want to get that dug out as well. Because here's what I want to do. I want to get my power set up here. We're going to put our research station down here. And if I remember correctly on This, we should have some sort of laboratory. So 2 science buildings and a light source. No industrial machinery. Which means we can't have any of our power station stuff in here. Which is fine. Research. What am I doing? Stations. Research station. Ah, there's the blast shot maker. Ooh, we have a different blueprint for the science. I like that. Retro LED research station. Cool. Give me 2 of those. Let's get power set up here. Now, I am the type of player to where I will run on manual power for a while. For probably the first, I don't know, 100 cycles or so, typically. And that's because too many times have I gone in and created power, used too much of it, and then was without power for the longest time and didn't manage it very well. So that's what I changed. And like I said, I typically run off of manual power for a little while. I need you to not run on the hamster wheel, though. Come on. Oh, I should have built the batteries first. Should always build the batteries first. All right, let me go into research real fast. Where is the... So the blast shot maker... Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh, this is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a good challenge, but it's going to be a challenge. We have 200 cycles to get this taken care of. We have 200 cycles to get this type of research done. This is not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy. Hang on, I just saw something new. What is this? Mercury ceiling light. Uses mercury and power to produce light. Interesting. Okay. Advanced chemical production. Excuse me? Enables production of viscous gel fluid and supercoolant at the emulosphere. Whatever that is. Does anyone else's head hurt? Because mine does. We're going to get through it, though. We'll figure it out. Let's do priority 6 on getting that built. So we've got our research available to us. And then here's what I'm going to do. Because, you know, it's already half an hour into this. And we're coming up on cycle 4. What I typically like to do is I like to go through and... Ooh, that's ready. Squirrel. I'm going to do that a lot. Let's go ahead and put auto harvest on all of these things. What was I saying? I was saying something about half an hour, cycle 4, research. Yes. How quickly I forget things. So with the research part of it, I typically like to do some of that stuff off camera because it's monotonous and time consuming, and the dupes don't really have a whole lot to do other than just the research itself. And a couple things I would like to get in here is, let's go to this. Let's do that. First thing I want to research is going to be a light. The light, number 1, is going to improve efficiency when it comes to doing the research. And then it's also going to give me that room bonus that I want. And then we're not going to have anyone go through that. Again, the reason why I don't want anyone going through this is because it takes too long for them to go through the door. I keep the door open so they don't have to sit and wait for that millisecond. That adds up over time when it comes to going to each thing. right? When you have to constantly go through things, why? All right, so ceiling light is going to go in. Technically, I should wait until I have the automation for it too, because it's just going to drain the battery. But it's fine. It'll be fine. The first couple of things that we're going to need to research, though, I think we're going to need to make sure we get our air systems in here. We actually have a lot of water in this. Ooh, we've got a cold biome. Oh my god, what are you? You are cute. Dartle. Let's see. Eats dewdrips and excretes bleach stone and chlorine gas. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm curious. Curious. I want to go ahead and explore a little bit before we get off of here and jump off and see what else do we have around us, because this is a very large starting area. I mean, we've got water here, all the way around here. Like, I can definitely get our oxygen taken care of. We're not going to have any problems with oxygen because we're going to have our electrolyzer in here. Ooh, what is that? A gunk extractor? What? Lubrication station? That's got to be the bionic stuff. What is this? Gear balm? Okay, let's advance research. We need that. Again, this is why I do this stuff off camera, because 2 of these guys are going to be doing this. I'm going to need another dupe, and I think at the next cycle, because I didn't like the last 2 that we had anyway, so we're going to bring on another dupe here in a little bit. We've got only 17,000 kcals available to us. That's not good. We're going to need to figure out food, too. Okay. We'll figure it out. We will. We will figure it out. So we'll get some of this building done. We'll explore a little bit. But in between this episode and the next, we'll get a bunch of research done. Probably going to go through a few cycles. We are on borrowed time. Borrowed time here. That's okay. That's all right. But that's all I have. Comments, questions, concerns, put it in the comment section down below. And totally forgot to mention toward the beginning of the video that I have a candle company now. So if you are interested, go ahead and go to the website, link in the description below. We have soy wax candles, candle melts, all that kind of fun stuff. Help support a small business. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so either. And yeah, it's going to be a fun series. Play along with me. I'll make sure again that the seed is in the description down below as well. And questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys for coming back and seeing my videos. And I will see you next time.